100.
The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna. Voted Tennessee's top station for excellence in broadcasting.
Josh Moss with Affordable Heating and Cooling provides residential HVAC and duct cleaning services to the Middle Tennessee area. With more than 20 years of experience, Josh Moss and the AHC team provide 24/7 service and take care to ensure whatever work you need done is done in a professional, timely manner. Contact AHC at 615-745-1676. That's 615-745-1676. Or go to their website at affordableheatingandcoolingtn.com.
Most people know that their insurance can provide them with coverage for the many life's mishaps. But I can help you also unlock discounts, save money, and get benefits with Farmers Insurance policy perks. Whether we're discussing home or auto insurance, I am here to help you understand these great perks. Call me, Mark Lewis, at 615-625-7070 for a quote, and you can get a whole lot of something with Farmers policy perks.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Not available in every state. Only available at select Farmers branded policies underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliate.
Want a flawless look without the wait? Step into the Vanity Zone in Smyrna, where upscale style meets everyday convenience. Specializing in precision cuts, color services, waxing, and more for men, women, and kids. All delivered by highly trained stylists with an eye for detail. And don't miss the signature hot towel refresher, the perfect finishing touch that leaves you feeling clean, relaxed, and ready for anything. Walk in or book now the Vanity Zone in Smyrna. Looking your best is always in style.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we're committed to providing local car owners with top-notch auto repair services. With over 2 decades of experience, our ASC certified master technicians are experts in both foreign and domestic vehicles, ensuring accurate diagnosis and timely, cost-effective repairs. From oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Dr. Automotive, keeping your car running smoothly, mile after mile. Visit our website, smyrnaautorepair.com.
Hey, Middle Tennessee, it's Mark from the Safe House. Can I have your attention, please? I have an important announcement. Our president has a backbone. Thank you, President Trump. We sleep better knowing our country is protected. And speaking of protection, criminals laugh when you purchase a fake safe from a big box store. There's no better time than now than to visit the Safe House and see what a real safe looks like. Rebates now through the end of July on select brands. Our brands include Liberty, Fort Knox, and Browning. Drop by one of our locations or go to NashvilleSafehouse.com. And remember, we don't just sell safes, we sell peace of mind.
AFFI is Middle Tennessee's premier choice for pest, wildlife, and moisture control. They specialize in those difficult and unique cases. You can reach them by phone at 615-300-2395. That's 615-300-2395. Or stop in at 200 Glenrose Lane in Smyrna.
My wife and I enjoy going by Yard Sale Inc. We usually go to both locations, the one in Smyrna as well as the one in Murfreesboro. A lot of times on Saturday mornings we stop by, and their inventory changes weekly, so you never know what you're going to see, and it's mostly open box. The name fits it. It's exactly that. It's a yard sale. If you don't totally agree with the price, the staff is always friendly and nice and willing to work with you.
That's the Yard Sale store in Smyrna at 111 Enon Springs Road West, in Murfreesboro at 204 South Front Street, and online at bestdealintown.com.
Hi, this is Allie Dowenhauer with Isaiah 117 House. Isaiah 117 House provides physical and emotional support for children awaiting foster care placement here in Rutherford County. We are changing the way foster care begins, and those kiddos are brought to our house to hang out and wait for a foster family, and they're given everything they need. We support foster children, DCS, and foster families here in Rutherford County. Visit us at www.isaiah117house.com or visit our Facebook page, Isaiah 117 House, Rutherford County.
Hello, I'm Roger, one of the tour guides at Sam Davis Home, 1399 Sam Davis Road in Smyrna. To learn more about Sam Davis, Smyrna's boyhood hero, we offer tours Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. No reservations required. To book a wedding, creek house rental, field trip, or any other event, contact Jenny Lamb, our director, at director@samdavishome.org. Visit our Facebook page or give us a call at 615-459-2341.
Hey, I'd like to tell you guys about the Crusader Auto Works in Smyrna.
About 4 years ago, we bought this facility. It's about a 25,000 square foot facility that handles all your automotive needs in the Smyrna, Tennessee marketplace. Everything from collision to full auto service and classic car restorations and customs. And so I think we're one of the only locations in Middle Tennessee, anywhere of that size and that capability that can handle any car need that you have, whether it's a modern day car, sports car, or a classic car of any kind. We can take care of what you need at Crusader Auto Works.
Josh Moss with Affordable Heating and Cooling provides residential HVAC and duct cleaning services to the Middle Tennessee area. With more than 20 years of experience, Josh Moss and the AHC team provide 24/7 service and take care to ensure whatever work you need done is done in a professional, timely manner. Contact AHC at 615-745-1676. That's 615-745-1676. Or go to their website at affordableheatingandcoolingtn.com.
Most people know that their insurance can provide them with coverage for the many life's mishaps, but I can help you also unlock discounts, save money, and get benefits with Farmers Insurance policy perks. Whether we're discussing home or auto insurance, I am here to help you understand these great perks. Call me, Mark Lewis, at 615-625-7070 for a quote, and you can get a whole lot of something with Farmers policy perks.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Not available in every state. Only available at select Farmers branded policies underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliate.
Want a flawless look without the wait? Step into the Vanity Zone in Smyrna, where upscale style meets everyday convenience. Specializing in precision cuts, color services, waxing, and more for men, women, and kids. All delivered by highly trained stylists with an eye for detail. And don't miss the signature hot towel refresher, the perfect finishing touch that leaves you feeling clean, relaxed, and ready for anything. Walk in or book now the Vanity Zone in Smyrna. Looking your best is always in style.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, from oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Let's hear from customers of Dr. Automotive.
He does a good job. He lets you know what's going on and doing it at a good price.
Danny does a lot in our community, so he's very involved and invested.
I recommend family, friends. Danny is spot on because he'll suggest what I need to do, and of course, I've never had an issue.
For quality care you can trust, visit Dr. Automotive in Smyrna. We've got the cure for your car.
Portions of our programming have been pre-recorded. The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna. Flagship station for MTSU Sports. The views and opinions on this show are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of WGNS, its management, other hosts, or advertisers.
All right, little version of YMCA. Village People, big band back in the day. And Roger, Thomas, how you doing, man?
Doing great, man. How you been doing?
Doing good. Appreciate you setting this show up. Exciting show tonight.
Oh, yeah. Got Justin Sprinkle from the Honky Tonkin' Bout and got Miss Jenny Williams in the house tonight.
One of our historians and trailblazers.
Oh, yeah.
You got any dirt on her?
I've only known her 66 years, man.
kids.
I'm all clean, no
Hey.
skeletons in the closet.
As far as we know.
Well, she is a trailblazer. Justin, you know that? She's first city female council person in Smyrna.
Yeah.
Wow.
And one of the third Rotarian in Smyrna.
Second
Wow.
female. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was Mike the first female? wait a minute. No, wait a minute. That come out wrong.
No, I came in with Boss. Who brought you into Rotary?
Buster Gentry.
Buster Gentry.
He
I
brought
knew
in
him, but not real
Regina
good.
Moore too. She was the
Regina
first
Moore.
one. Yeah.
Well, Jenny Williams and Justin Sprinkle are going to be our guests here in just a few minutes. We're going to get to them, and hopefully, Mary Esther Reed will be calling and about 5:30. And what do you think she's going to talk about? You think she'll ride that bull?
Yeah, I think she will. Also, yeah, we'll be talking about probably
think she
Memorial
will for
Day.
real? You
Yeah.
serious? I bet she won't.
I don't know if nobody's
She's
around.
too
I
much
bet
of a
she will.
girly girl.
I don't know. I don't know. She's a little tougher than what you think she is. She's
She
the old
was a-
Jefferson girl.
I think she was a softball player.
Oh, I thought she was a cheerleader.
And cheerleader too, I think.
Yeah, but she's
she's
multitask. Yeah, she can do a bunch of stuff.
She's athletic.
Can you be a cheerleader and a softball player?
Sure.
Okay.
Sometimes you have to, well, I never did a backflip, but
Of course, her dad was a big, really good baseball.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was a great
I believe in
baseball player.
reverse psychology, saying I bet she won't do it.
Oh, and then it happens.
She's listening right now. I bet she does. It's the first thing she'll bring up.
We need to have that at Rotary.
What's that?
At the fish fry.
What's that?
Mechanical bull.
Hey, I
man.
know a guy that's got one. So
Maybe
do?
we
All
could
right.
borrow one.
Yeah.
I know a guy.
Well, that's our teaser coming up here in the next few minutes. Roger, we want to get to a few little news announcements before we get into our
Mike,
guests.
I always
Go
give them a
ahead.
shout out to these young men working hard every week, and this one's Trey at Firestone on Nissan Drive in Smyrna, and Ozzy Reyes at Smyrna AT&T on in Smyrna. But also, Jeremy Misty, on Front Street Sign, he had contacted me a little bit ago.
Yeah.
And he wanted me to bring this up if that's okay.
Yeah.
It's the great race. It's going to be on the great race. It's going to be on the 17th, and it's going to start in Springfield, Illinois, and in Pasadena, California. They actually have some trying to get youth involved.
Yeah.
They've got 2 sophomores from Siegel High going to do it, and a freshman from Riverdale participating. And he's going to be driving the '53 Pontiac Chieftain. I think it's how you say it. Yes, that's what he's got. All kind of cars. He's Jeremy's
a great
on
guy.
it. And I
Front
think,
Street Signs does great work.
and you was telling me something the other day, man, because my son actually did this in 2004. You actually went to the up there in Cookeville, Tennessee. What was that little event?
Boys State.
Yeah, the Boys
Boys
State. My
State.
son, he did
Well,
that
did-
leadership.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. Jimmy Reed. I should say Colonel Reed.
Colonel Reed.
Valley
Yeah.
Reed's son.
I saw your post.
Jimmy
Yeah.
is just such a great guy.
Yeah.
And
his mom, Valley.
She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, she is a sweetheart.
She's
so proud of him.
Man, Marty. Jimmy told me this story. I hope Jimmy's listening right now. I hope Marty's listening.
Oh, is that kicking the football?
Man, it's so funny. Jimmy, I could see Marty doing this, Jimmy said he was out there playing football. I think by himself. He's like 10 and just kicking the ball around. And I guess over there where they lived, or Brookhaven?
Yeah, Brookhaven.
Was that it? Off Indian Springs?
Yeah.
And so Marty drives by, and Marty's, big man around town. And so Marty jumps out of his pickup truck, runs over and says, "Hey, boy, let me show you how to kick that football." And he kicked and threw his leg out. And is that what he did? He got hurt and laid there for a while.
He just need to leave it the horse riding and stuff, don't he?
Well, he got hurt on his horse. He laid over there for a while. Somebody found him.
Oh, yeah.
Marty's got some stories.
He
now.
does have some stories, yeah.
And you'll be seeing him, Justin. He will come visit
he will
your
come
place.
over.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tell you what, I would be, even though God bless his heart, I shouldn't even be cutting up. He can't walk. But I tell you what, I would not be surprised if he tried to get on that bull. I'm not kidding you, man.
I'll help him.
He would try to do something. You'd have to do like slow motion or slow.
I bet he's done it before. I bet he's been on
no
a
doubt in
bull.
my mind he's done it
Yeah,
before.
he's done that.
He donated his saddle to Bean Brothers, Rooster Bean over there, barbecue. Have you been over there yet?
Right on Front Street. Oh, that's a good
Sweet
place too.
folks,
Yes.
man.
Oh yeah.
Sweet folks. But Marty'd help promote your place, man.
We'll get him on then.
Yeah, and he used to be. Well, I guess he's still a cowboy. Oh, once a cowboy, still a cowboy.
Always.
You know what I mean?
He still shoots right off his back porch, target practice. I thought I was parked in the wrong. I parked one day on that one side over there. I saw a bunch of targets. I said, wait a minute. I'm between the targets and
Cycles across the street. He's like, pow, pow, pow. He's off the front porch. Hey, he's in the county. You know, he's in the rural district. But speaking of Boys State, and, you know, Colonel Reed, just such a great guy, but he invited me to come out, and he invited, you know, 2 Democrats, too. We had Bob Freeman out there, and we had Ronnie Glenn, veteran and African-American out of Montgomery County, and we spoke to 371 young men, and so they had half the crowd was about 180 with us. And one thing I appreciate about Bob and both Ronnie Glenn, man, them guys committed to pretty much the whole day with these young men. Wow. And you know, Bob's a busy guy. He's got, I think they probably have the biggest real estate company in Tennessee, maybe other than JLL, and 600 employees, and he hung out with them young boys all day. And I was telling these young kids, and it's very diverse. I mean, there was some Hindu, Indian folks there, and I mean, Middle Easterner guys. There was African American dudes, and I was telling them, man, this is the cream of the crop. You guys to even be here.
That was Boys State, right?
Yeah.
And it was held at MTSU.
No, at Tennessee Tech.
Oh, Tennessee Tech. Okay.
I'll tell you what they did, man. Colonel Reed. Sorry, Jimmy, if you're listening. And man, I went in there and you know, I talk about my faith a lot, and a lot of the young guys come up to me. They say, "Hey, thank you for talking about your faith," you know. Right. And I was telling them, you know, the Bible says, seeking, you know, God is the beginning of all wisdom, and legislation is not going to solve our problems. It's not really going to improve your lives. Everything we do in Nashville really ain't going to improve their lives. Very seldom if we're going to do bills that's really going to lift them kids up. Just being honest about it. And I was telling them about fellowship and confidence and finding things you're good at, being around good people, and getting in church, you know, being around other folks, you know. And so I said, hey, y'all, you guys come sit with me. And they had a little VIP section up there, and it was packed. What they call the chow hall, and one of the guys like militant. It was like boot camp, and he's like getting on the kids. Y'all look around. If there's an empty seat, y'all sit over there. And I'm looking at the dude like, hey, man, let these boys sit with me. And he's looking. The boys are looking. And I was like, hey, man, y'all just kind of chill. Just kind of stay with me because there was plenty of seats. And Jimmy gets up at Colonel Reed. And he's like, look, kids, or look, boys. And he says, and they taught etiquette. I've never been taught that. You know, did you know there's a fish fork? I didn't know.
Right here.
Yeah, exactly, man.
There's 10 of them. Sure.
There's a fish fork. There's a dessert spoon. He's like, look, and man, I'm gonna tell you, Colonel Reed's tough, and he's telling them young men, he's like, don't scoot your chairs up. You know, everybody's scooting chairs, but it's all clanky. And he's like, you get your napkin out, you fold it, put it on your lap, and you pick your chair up and move in. You put your feet flat on the floor, and don't eat with your mouth, you know, full. Don't talk with your mouth full. And I thought, I went to Castle Heights. You know, my mom sent me to Castle Heights, the military academy, when I was in 8th grade. And we may have been taught something there. But I'm going to tell you, man, I've seen the tough side of Colonel Reed, man.
You know, there are some young people that come. We invite the Smyrna, Laverne, and Stewart's Creek High School Interact students to come to Rotary. And you can tell some of them have never been in a formal setting. And Rotary, Smyrna Rotary, we're not that formal, but you can tell they're a little hesitant, you know. And I go, oh, well, there's, you got 2 forks because one's a salad fork, you know, and one's for. I mean, we're not as fancy as we could be.
It was so good. And then
that is good.
One of the directors, he was getting on with not getting on with the young guys, but he was real straight talking. I mean, it wasn't being nice. It was like, don't do anything that's disrespectful to these state lawmakers and this and that. And so I get up there. I'm like, hey, man, y'all ask me whatever you want to ask. I don't care if it's politically incorrect. You ask me anything. And Bob's the same way because Ronnie was a little late. Ronnie drove 4 hours to get there, Ronnie Glenn.
Wow.
And the only time we got into something that was a little divisive is a young African-American young man out of Shelby County, out of Memphis, and he was asking about redistricting. You know, Bob and Ronnie got to share their part, and they're kind of fired up, you know. And then I got to share my part, which we don't have enough time.
He fired him.
But anyways, but you know, like I said, Memphis is broken. Everybody knows Memphis is broken. Everybody in this entire room knows they're broken. You're going to get 3 voices in D.C. Smyrna's going to get 2. 2 voices are strong one. Ecclesiastes says 3 cords woven together are stronger than one. We all know for a fact Memphis, Tennessee is broken. Marvin, y'all know Marvin. Marvin, young African-American, campaigned with me. Now he's in office of the courts, working there, going to law school. He didn't want to go back.
Yep.
And that's how broken it is. And he found, he moved over to Franklin. John DeBerry, look what they done to John. Nobody ever talks about an African-American that literally marched with Dr. King, was at the mountaintop speech before Dr. King was killed. He was there when during the speech. They took him off the ballot. I didn't even know that could even happen. Phil Williams, Phil, if you're listening, he'll never report on that. Scott Bro's never going to report on it. Tennessee will never report on it. Nobody will report on it. But go to YouTube, type in Mike Sparks, John DeBerry. I reported on it. I hired some filmmakers, went to Memphis. The governor hired him. First African American on the first floor of the state capitol. This story has never been told. It's never been told. So maybe Tiffany, our intern, if you're listening, Tiffany, maybe you can shoot a video and tell a breaking news story of the first African American on the first floor of the state capitol. Shout out to Governor Bill Lee. He's running for mayor of Shelby County as a Republican. I doubt if he's going to make it, and I want to be positive. But anyways, other than that, it all went great. You know what I mean? They had a Black Hawk fly in.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, man, it was so cool. Jimmy, you know, I talk about weird coincidences. Man, it's so cool when I see these things happen. And so I'm in Colonel Reed's SUV and in military equipment driving in. I mean, some military equipment I've never even seen before, like these side-by-sides that are equipped to seat 8 people and carry a stretcher. I mean, it's pretty cool stuff. And Colonel Reed's like, hey, the Black Hawk's fixing to fly in. And I'm just sitting there in the passenger seat, and Jimmy's in back seat getting some out of the backpack. Man, I look at my phone, guess what pops up? A memory of Jimmy Reed from 3 years ago. I said, Jimmy, look at this right here. You gonna believe it? I mean, what's the odds of that right there? What are the odds? And Jimmy's like, man, that's crazy. And then the Black Hawk flew in. But shout out to what they're doing. You know, I get really frustrated in the General Assembly because there's nobody talking about the fatherless. Zero. There's 330 lobbyists, not one are talking about these issues. The broken homes, 0. The taxpayer-funded lobbyists that you're paying for, when you just wrote your taxes here recently to TEB 80 folks, none of that money is going to these taxpayer-funded lobbyists. None of them are talking about these issues. And that's why we're seeing all the over-incarceration. We're seeing the brokenness, addiction. There's a direct correlation between the broken homes. But when you see folks like Rotary, like you've went and picked up some of these young people. Sean Hart's doing a lot of it. Who else is going to the school picking the kids up?
Well,
Robert Stevens has helped a lot.
Yeah, you know. Beth.
Yep.
Beth Hackett.
Yep. John Bragg, former lawmaker, 30 years. John Bragg Highway, his granddaughter.
Yeah.
You know, making a difference. And but you know, I mean, I just see such, and I'll tell you, if we don't get a hold of this in the next, I'll argue 5-10 years, I don't know where this country's going to be. You know what the guy told me today, and I'll leave you with this, and we'll go to break. Sorry to get on a soapbox, and because I know you care about this. I was asking a guy the other day. We talked about this last week on the show. I was asking a guy at our Bible study, Men of Hope over there, and I said, man, what are these young people like today? You know, he's a teacher. He said, you know, Mike, he said most of these kids don't even stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance. I told that to that veteran, you know, that 90-year-old veteran I interviewed the other day. Cotton, Elmer, Walden, that I talked to the other day at the memorial service.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I told him, I said, you know, he's in Vietnam. He told that story. He said, man, I kissed my daughter on the cheek, little baby, had to go take off for Vietnam. And I told him, I said, hey, man, this is what teacher told me. It pained me to tell this Vietnam veteran this, who's seen 22, 23-year-old young men killed that never came home, never got to be a daddy. And the look he gave me was just heartache. And I don't know how we instill it. Maybe it's just one. And that's what I was telling them young guys, man, because all of them, I didn't want to take a poll. I'd pretty much say every one of them had a father in life or a stepdad or some parents that cared, because they were all recommended to come there. They're not taking kids that are, you know, in detention facilities to come go there. Even though that's really the kids that we probably need to get through there, is go grab the kids out of the detention facilities and bring them in. You know what I mean? Anyways, sorry to get on the soapbox, but my heart goes out to folks like Coach Trumpire that Colonel Reed mentioned the other day that kind of mentored him playing basketball with Danny Brewer. We all know Danny, and Trumpire's still teaching over there. It's crazy.
I saw him at Elders about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
I think he's shooting for 50 years, isn't he?
I think
Him
so.
and I went to college together. We
Really?
had some classes together. Yeah.
He's a legend, that's for sure. Well, Connor, let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Josh Moss with Affordable Heating and Cooling provides residential HVAC and duct cleaning services to the Middle Tennessee area. With more than 20 years of experience, Josh Moss and the AHC team provide 24/7 service and take care to ensure whatever work you need done is done in a professional, timely manner. Contact AHC at 615-745-1676. That's 615-745-1676. Or go to their website at affordableheatingandcoolingtn.com.
Most people know that their insurance can provide them with coverage for the many life's mishaps, but I can help you also unlock discounts, save money, and get benefits with Farmers Insurance policy perks. Whether we're discussing home or auto insurance, I am here to help you understand these great perks. Call me, Mark Lewis, at 615-625-7070 for a quote, and you can get a whole lot of something with Farmers policy perks.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Not available in every state. Only available at select Farmers branded policies underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliates.
Want a flawless look without the wait? Step into the Vanity Zone in Smyrna, where upscale style meets everyday convenience. Specializing in precision cuts, color services, waxing, and more for men, women, and kids. All delivered by highly trained stylists with an eye for detail. And don't miss the signature hot towel refresher, the perfect finishing touch that leaves you feeling clean, relaxed, and ready for anything. Walk in or book now. The Vanity Zone in Smyrna. Looking your best is always in style.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we're committed to providing local car owners with top-notch auto repair services. With over 2 decades of experience, our ASC certified master technicians are experts in both foreign and domestic vehicles, ensuring accurate diagnosis and timely, cost-effective repairs. From oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Dr. Automotive, keeping your car running smoothly, mile after mile. Visit our website, smyrnaautorepair.com.
Hey, Middle Tennessee, it's Mark from the Safe House. Can I have your attention, please? I have an important announcement. Our president has a backbone. Thank you, President Trump. We sleep better knowing our country is protected. And speaking of protection, criminals laugh when you purchase a fake safe from a big box store. There's no better time than now than to visit the Safe House and see what a real safe looks like. Rebates now through the end of July on select brands. Our brands include Liberty, Fort Knox, and Browning. Drop by one of our locations or go to NashvilleSafehouse.com. And remember, we don't just sell safes, we sell peace of mind.
Hello, I'm Roger, one of the tour guides at Sam Davis Home, 1399 Sam Davis Road in Smyrna. To learn more about Sam Davis, Smyrna's boyhood hero, we offer tours Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. No reservations required. To book a wedding, creek house rental, field trip, or any other event, contact Jenny Lamb, our director, at director@samdavishome.org. Visit our Facebook page or give us a call at 615-459-2341.
Hey, we're back. Conversation Mike Sparks talking with Justin Sprinkle, owner of
Honky Tonkin' Bout.
It's on his head. Tonkin' Bout.
It's going to be as slang as you can get.
Yeah, Honky Tonkin' Bout.
I don't want any English teachers out there getting on me.
And we've got Jenny Williams with us. Jenny, your father had a hardware store over there, right?
No, that was the second location of the grocery store. So we had two grocery stores. And Candy, my sister, was in there eating with them and probably told you about the store. And he goes, well, I want a picture. Well, he got that picture. It's already framed in a nice frame and on the wall.
Oh, it's beautiful. You got to come and see it.
Really?
Yep.
On the first floor?
It's, right on the first floor. As soon as you come in, it's got gills sitting there.
It's cool.
So well, it had a parking problem back then. It's, you're working on a parking situation.
Yeah.
But Yeah, it just it
he's
didn't
got that
make
solved. I'm telling you, he's got the parking.
We've
problem
got it solved.
Got it solved.
Oh yeah, you'll hear this
Yeah.
in a little bit.
Well, you know, I think it was Roger explained to me that was it you that
Yeah.
you know, if you were like downtown, there's a few events I go downtown, and you know, parking's always a little bit of headache, but we find the place. You know, we'll usually.
You got two big
you know.
churches,
And then you walk. Then you walk
Living
3 miles.
Truth and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, really, if you don't mind
So
walking.
Honestly, if it's good
Yeah.
food and good drinks and
It's a
good
good
company, I'll walk 2 miles if I
So
like
I
the
was
people I'm
asking
going to
you
see.
in the foyer, why'd you pick Smyrna?
We seriously did just look into the building. I was looking nationwide for one. We started in Winchester, was supposed to be there. That didn't work out, and I just happened to find this building. I flew out. As soon as I saw it, I called my business partner back in Oregon. He closed the bar down and flew out the same night as well to look at it.
Really?
And
From Portland.
Yep.
Wow.
And then we decided from there, let's go. In a matter of one day, let's do this. No
That's
messing
cool.
around.
Yeah.
And your grand opening, I believe, is going to be the 5th.
June 5th. Yep. We're open now for a soft opening. Matter of fact, June 3rd, we've got some open mics. So anybody out there wants
So,
to come
folks,
sing,
you're open right as we speak.
come on out. Yep.
What time do you
absolutely.
close?
It's right now. It's 9 o'clock.
Okay.
But after the grand opening, we're open till midnight, and then on the weekends, 2 in the morning.
You serious?
Oh, yeah.
2 in the morning.
So that
Yeah.
grand opening day, what's your hours on grand opening day?
We're gonna open at 11. We're gonna close that next morning. By the time we get out of there, it'll be 3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now you have dance floor.
We have a dance floor, live music.
That's upstairs.
Upstairs, yes.
Yeah. Now Mike's kind of a river dancing. Do y'all offer that there?
Depends on how much Mike has to
I
drink.
don't dance. I don't drink.
He said got me twice earlier
I don't
tonight.
dance. I don't,
He's
if I
due.
drank, I'd probably dance. That's why I don't drink. Anyways, we got a caller.
Yes, Mayor.
Well, hey, Mayor, how you doing? Mayor, how you doing? Hey, doing good. I can't hear you, but you got her tuned in.
There
Hey, I hear you now.
There you go.
How you
There
doing?
go. I'm great. What about you?
Oh, doing good, doing good. I appreciate Roger kind of hooking you up with us calling in. And what do you think about this honky tonkin' bout coming to Smyrna?
Hey, you got it.
I'm excited. I'm
Yeah.
excited. Anytime we have new small business in town, everybody gets excited about. So there's definitely a buzz about it.
Yes. We got Jenny Williams, a trailblazer, first female council person in
Yep.
Smyrna, and she goes way back. Now, Mayor, do you remember that being a grocery store that Jenny's dad had years ago? You may be
I
too
don't.
young.
That's
Hey.
a little farther back than I
Yeah,
remember.
that was 1959
Oh,
on the
okay.
photo. On the
Okay,
photo,
I didn't
it
know. I
says.
thought you meant the
Otherwise,
70s.
did you
Remember
see
what he
the
said
date
there.
on it?
No.
You saw the date, didn't you? Did
Well,
you see
there's
the
horse and
date?
buggies out front, so I mean, no, I'm kidding.
There are pictures like that out there, but no.
So, Mayor, we were kidding. Were you a cheerleader or a softball player? We were debating this earlier.
Both.
Both.
Played
There you go.
softball.
See?
Yes.
See, Jenny was
I
trying to
played
say that.
Softball. I played softball and volleyball. Because remember,
Volleyball.
9th grade was still at
Thurman
Thurman
Francis.
Francis. So
Yep.
my 10th and 11th grade year, I played volleyball and softball under Carolyn Turner.
Yep. Remember Miss Turner?
And then my senior year, I cheered because I was the first graduating class of the new Smyrna High School. So when we moved over to the
yeah.
new high school, I cheered under Melinda Russell.
Oh, okay. Yep. Remember Miss Russell?
Yep.
Now we brought up earlier he's going to have mechanical bull. What's your thoughts? You gonna give it a
Oh,
try?
I'll try it.
Are you serious?
I told you she
Oh,
would
I
do
said
it.
she was a
I got a
girly
feeling,
girl.
yeah, she'll be
No,
on
she's
there.
not a girl.
I said
Yeah.
you was a
She would
girly
do it.
girl.
He said,
No.
yeah, say me and Jenny had confidence in you, Mayor.
We
and-
did.
Hey,
I said,
Mike
don't you-
just doesn't know me too well, then.
Nah, you girly girl. Hey, so when are you going to be? I mean, when you going to be doing this? Because I won't be there.
Well, I got to chime in for 1
Time
second,
and
though.
place. I don't care. You
You're
name
good.
it.
You're going to have to sign a waiver because I am not going to be known as the guy that hurt the mayor on a mechanical bull.
Have you ever done that?
I am not going to jail for this.
Mayor, have you done that? You rode a mechanical bull before?
No comment.
If I have, I don't remember it, but I don't think that I have.
Yeah, now that would be that'd be really interesting to do. You know, well you're always out and about and everywhere. I don't know how you make it. Y'all put a great Memorial Day event together.
That was amazing.
Yeah,
It
Justin
really
was. Justin was there. I didn't get to make my rounds over and see
Oh,
him.
you got to attend?
Yeah, he was there.
We shut down and went to that. That was amazing. You don't miss that.
Yeah.
Well, Mayor, y'all put a lot of that. I know you're responsible for a lot of that. You and Mike Moss and is it
It's a great
Jimmy
job.
Jimmy and his staff that put all the flags out?
Jimmy and his staff put all the flags out. That I don't know if you remember the dedication 8 years ago that we did when we dedicated the Coos Memorial, and we borrowed the Healing Fields flags at that time. And there is just something about driving up Sam Ridley and seeing those. And so since then, I have wanted to get flags. And so actually, they got a grant and bought 250 American flags, and between what you saw going up the walkway and there on Sam Ridley, we have 250 flags, and we're going to start putting those out at all of our patriotic holidays.
It was beautiful.
Oh yeah, it was. It was great.
Yes. I know Jenny's dad. Thinking about your dad, that a part of that greatest generation, and my father and Roger's folks, you know, and a lot of those guys. They many left that served at Stewart. Paul Lamb. I was sitting there talking to Paul, Larry Howell. I don't know how many others had served over there.
Yeah, they're so it closed. You know, I still call the airport the base sometimes. I go
Everybody
base.
does.
I mean the airport, but it shut down. I think in 71.
71 was it 71,
That's
Mayor?
correct.
Is that correct?
71.
Yeah.
That's correct.
So you know they would have been in their 20s and 30s.
Well,
then.
Paul, other day, Mayor, when we were sitting there, I said, Paul, you know, you're one of the youngest. He said, I'm the youngest old guy. Something like I'm the youngest old guy. You know, and
I can hear him say that.
Steve, Mayor, I had Steve Fitzhugh. If you remember Steve Fitzhugh, the airport director years ago. Man, what a hoot of a guy. I had him on the radio going back like 22 years ago. We were promoting the fish fry. And you know, and he talked about, I said, man, you can't use profanity. You know, he was shot flying over Korea, and he got shrapnel in his behind, and he was just straight up, and he didn't hold back. I'm like, hey, we got to be careful what we say on the radio. But I love that guy, man.
Bleep, bleep.
He's just such a great guy.
He was.
Well, Justin, you excited?
Man, I'm overwhelmed right now. Just the support of everybody has been amazing. It's been great. So this is going to be fun. Hopefully we don't let everybody down. We want to make Smyrna proud, make this Murfreesboro area proud as well. And we've got something for everybody. Yep. It's not just a bar. It's not a restaurant, man. Think of it like this. You're going to your best friend's barbecue.
Yeah. And you a Tennessean.
You're with
not
family.
You're not an or. What do you call people from Oregon? Oregon?
Northern Californians.
Okay, that is okay.
Can I say that on the radio?
I had a guy the day. I bought a bicycle from this guy. It's a $100 bike, got a great deal, and he's over in Brentwood area. And I said, hey, where are you from? And he said, I'm from Oregon. And he kind of gave me this look, and he's like, I said, Oregon? And he goes, yeah, but we're not the normal Oregon people. We left their politics to come here in Tennessee. You know?
There was a report the other night, some guy riding around with no lights, no helmet at nighttime in the middle of the road. I just wonder if that was Mike doing that.
I went down. I rode
My
down.
money's yes.
You know what? Mayor, I hadn't rode down there by the train depot in years, and I didn't have no lights or nothing. I thought, watch me run into some people walking out here. It was dark, you know. I'm not kidding, but no, y'all have got it looking so good down there.
Oh, man. Hey,
I mean, it really does.
I'm telling you, in Smyrna, though, I know we're partial because we've been there all our life. Isn't it a great town, though, everybody? I mean, it's just a
well,
great
if we just
town.
take the politics out of it, everything would be great, wouldn't it, Mayor? I'm teasing you.
That's why the good Lord made whiskey.
The one good thing is you don't have that often, but it is. I think we have not lost that small town feel.
Right.
I hope
Amen.
that
No,
so many people choose this area.
But it looks so good because you remember years ago, you know, before you were in the position you're in, you know, things didn't go too great downtown. You know, there was some mishaps or whatever you want to call it, some problems, and but you know, with is it Tom? What's Tom's last? Tom Rose. Your input, the council's input, planning committee, HG, Jerome, so many other folks, and Jerry and Steve and Raquel and all of y'all just and
yeah.
Mark, it really looks so great. I'll drive through there and I'll think, wonder what Bob Spivey would think about this. Wonder what Sally Walls would think about this. Wonder what my mom and stepdad would think and how nice it's improved.
And the parks, you don't see, there's nothing around like that. We got the best parks I've ever seen. I mean, they're just class.
It
grade
really
A.
is, It really is. Well, how does it feel to be leading the ship on such positive improvements, Mayor?
It is definitely a team effort. It takes everybody to make it happen, especially the business owners that are downtown as well. And so I am just proud to be the loudest cheerleader of the group.
Yes.
Thank you.
Or you could use another analogy, hitting home runs, striking them out. Anyways, I didn't know you were a cheerleader.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You should have never told him that.
No. Well, my late sister Vicky was such a ball player. She was MVP when they were Carolyn Turner's team, runner-ups in '81, and Vicky's not here anymore. And even my Vicky, she'd love to see all that improvement, how good it looks down through there. Will y'all have any exciting events coming up this week, Mayor?
We do. One that sadly is one that definitely drew the community together. On Tuesday, it is the 10-year anniversary of Captain Jeff Koos's accident that happened at the Great Tennessee Air Show during practice. And it's hard to believe it's been 10 years since that happened.
Yes. Just say, well, y'all have done such a great job with the aircraft over there and the memorial, and it just really looks good. And you were a part of honoring Mr. Cotton the other day that we talked to. You were a part of honoring him last year, and what an awesome story that he had when he kissed his little baby girl and headed out to Vietnam, he told me. And last year he had some of his soldier buddies with him that served with him, so it was really good.
Well, there's a guy.
They get together and meet all over the country at different places, and they were so excited, but they were definitely surprised that a community our size would have a memorial and that the community had gotten together and done that. So that was pretty special.
Well, it's one other thing that happened one day is kind of cool. Guy Landy, you know Landy.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he came by. I didn't know him. This guy come by, and he went out there and cleaned that little monument we have on the Sam Davis home, made a donation. Took some cleaning things and clean. I said, man, that is so cool.
Mayor, I got to see the documentary on the Captain Koos, and it was really, really nice. When you mentioned it that day at the ceremony, I thought, well, I'm going to look that up on YouTube, and it's really good, interviewing his wife and his mother and talking about it. Was very well done. Very well done.
Thank you. If y'all have not had a chance to see the documentary, make sure you go to our Facebook page for the town of Smyrna and look at it. But one of the things, just talking about it now gives me chills. When his mother said, if Jeffrey would have known he was going to die, I think he would have chosen Smyrna.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
And you just, it, like I said, it gives me chills thinking about her saying that now. But I've had quite a few emails about the documentary from people who served with Jeff and people who were at the dedication from the Blue Angels. And the one thread that is similar in every email I get is our community. And the unity our community showed and the patriotism which our community showed, they said they just could not get over. So it just makes me really proud to live in our community.
Yes, ma'am. Before you go, I want to share something. Last year I may have shared this with you. I was giving this nurse a ride to Eunice School. One of my wife's friends, her son was killed in a car wreck over in Old Jefferson, my youngest son's best friend. I had to be the one to call her, Suzanne. I didn't realize he had died in the ER, but my wife went back there and she come walking out with her and literally seeing the mother really turn like a ash color, and we stay in touch with her. She's just never been the same. But her car kept breaking down, and so I was giving her a ride from Smyrna to Una. And Mayor, when I left, I'd go through Smyrna. You know, I'd see law enforcement. Laverne, I'd see law enforcement. Man, I'd get to that county line, Davis County line, and it's chaos. I mean, people driving in the center lane. I seen somebody doing donuts. And I shared it with John Drake, you know, talked to him and requested more troopers to get out there. And it's a different day. But, boy, one thing I can appreciate about once you hit Smyrna, Murfreesboro, Laverne, you see officers, you see the presence. You get down there in Nashville, you know, I'll go up there at Crunch Fitness behind Crystals, you know, and that fitness center up there, and I come out back last year sometime. I think there was about 5 cars must have been broke into the previous night because there was glass windows laying there. Liquor store across the street. Somebody tried to rob him. I think he killed the guy, shot another guy, tried to rob him. Man, it's just Antioch in those areas. It really worries me. But man, I'll get to Smyrna, and I bet I'll pass a trooper on the way home today, or a sheriff's deputy right there at 840. But I appreciate what you do and the leadership and you've always been great about reaching out to me and others and including us with things. And David Santucci, is that how you say it, Santucci?
Yes, that's right. That's right.
You think he'll ride that bull?
Oh, absolutely. You know what? I don't know of one person on our council who won't do it. The only one that
I
might
know
not.
one. Jerome Dempsey won't do something like that.
There's only one I think might not, and that may be Jerry, only because he had neck surgery not too long ago.
Jerome Dempsey won't do something like that.
Oh,
he'll
Jerome
cut a
will.
nail or something.
Oh, yeah.
He'll
break a nail.
Is that what you said? He'll break a nail.
Well, hopefully on June 5th we see you all.
How much? All right, I don't bet, but how much? I got to see this.
Keep what? I'll bet you. What's your favorite soda pop drink?
Man, I drink water. I drink water because I'm tight.
No Coke, no Sprite, no Mellow Yellow, no nothing?
Dr. Pepper. I'll drink coffee.
So I'll buy you a coffee, and you can buy me a Sprite if depends on who wins. How about that?
All right, but here's the condition. How fast is this thing? Can you rank it up?
You got senior
speed
on it. Listen, I'm just going to make the mayor win. Don't worry about it.
No, I want to put this on turbocharge, man. I want to see Jerome
You've already
Dempsey
lost. You might as well just go ahead and buy her a Sprite
flying
right
off,
now.
you know?
I love it. Oh, but hey, just if I get on, and I'm gonna bet you everybody but Jerry will.
Okay, let's do it.
And Jerome won't do it.
No, I bet Jerome will too. So, yeah.
I bet he's listening right now.
Miss Mayor?
I bet he's listening.
You were telling us about all the sports and everything you played. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
He's there.
There we go. True fact that I just made up about me, I used to play for the Braves. Did you know that?
Really?
I did, yes ma'am.
Minor leagues, or did you make it to the pros?
I made it to the pro. They kicked me out after one day. You have to have talent. But I did get there, if you believe the true facts I just made up.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you made the roster. Hey, that's a big deal.
That's good.
Miss Mayor, you know I'm messing with you, right?
Okay.
Well, Mayor, we sure appreciate it. Roger, you have anything? Jenny, you have anything?
No, Mayor, just keep up the great work. I mean, it's to me, like I said, everybody I know, it's the greatest place to live right there in Smyrna.
Yes, sir.
It really is.
Well, that's because of citizens and business owners and community members that we have. I mean, it's because of the individuals that make our town such a great place to be.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, Mayor.
Thank you, guys.
All right, call us if you need us.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay, see ya. Bye-bye.
We'll see you. Now, the Jenny and Rod, you remember the years ago that downtown got a little lopsided. You know, there was, I guess they didn't engineer this right and plan it out right. And, you know, they had to go in and rebuild some of that, tear it all out. And not being critical, it's just, but it looks really good.
But yet the front street, the crosswalks and all that, it really looks good down there. I know some people, a couple of them, you know, it hurts the business a little bit, but look at the payback on it.
It
You know
looks
what I'm
nice
saying?
down there.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
There's a lot of traffic that goes up and down that Depot District.
So you're in, both y'all are involved, and Rick Hall with this
yes
museum deal.
We are Rick. Okay, I think Patsy Brown started it, didn't she, Roger? But Roger's involved in it too, and I only got one piece there. I'll let you have that. But yeah, we're having a founding meeting. We've been talking about having, it's called the Smyrna Historical Preservation Association. We'd like as many people that can come at noon on Wednesday, June 3rd, this Wednesday, at a Smyrna Assembly Hall. There's a lot of history on Smyrna Assembly Hall. I know, wasn't it the fire hall, I think? And
oh, you know, I
it was the
spoke to you
judge's
about,
headquarters. The judge, we used to go to court there.
and there's the Masonic Masons met there at one time.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, the guy, I think, is a spokesman a few years ago at one of Mike's chili cook-offs, Gary LeFew. He is the historian over at the Masons Lodge. And
Yes.
he's told that story.
His-
It's in his book.
His book is excellent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I've heard him talk at
but
the
he couldn't
Sam
come.
Davis.
He's having a little surgery.
Oh, he won't
He won't get to come Wednesday, yeah, but I did invite him. Yes.
I need to find his book. But we're going to discuss our mission and vision and elect officers and review and approve bylaws and then come up with a future meeting schedule. There, you know, the first time I was approached was somebody had a nice desk and they were downsizing their house. But their children, you know, our children don't want our stuff. They just don't. They're just minimal. They don't have any extra stuff. You know, we have everything, you know, books and everything. But she said, Jenny, there needs to be a place that I could donate this desk. And I saw it was a beautiful desk, you know, and I said, well, you know what? I guess we need a museum, but we don't have one. I bet this was 20 years ago.
Whose desk was it?
Okay, so she used to be a Ross, and she married her husband, I want to say Peck. Peck was the last name. And they were moving to Murfreesboro, downsizing and moving to Murfreesboro. I don't know what happened to that. But my mother is from a little town called Mayville, North Dakota.
Best museum in North Dakota, wasn't it?
And listen, the museum there, and in fact, it's in the depot building, their depot building, and I'm going to bring some pictures of that. But if a little town with 2,500 people can have a really nice museum, we can have a really nice museum. And I've talked to somebody else, and he said, I'll give you everything I got, and that was huge. Roger knows who I'm talking about, but that's huge, you know. So people, you know.
Is anybody calling like I'm thinking of Jean Ross? You know, her dad wrote the history book.
Well, there's
Walter
a
King
connection
Hoover,
there.
You know,
It's all of Walter King Hoover's stuff.
Denny, you got so
Denny,
many folks.
I talked
know
to Denny.
Mr. Rakes told me, you know, I offered $1,000 for his paddle at our high school reunion. I sat with him
Because it got used on him. That's why.
Well,
way too
I
much.
offered him 100 and he wouldn't take it. Hey, I'm serious, and I said, you know what? I started thinking about it. I said, man, I'll give you $1,000. He goes, nah, I ain't do it.
You know, I know where that paddle is.
Do you really?
It's at Bean Brothers.
Oh, are you serious?
I'm serious.
No, you're not.
No, Rooster said he had it.
No, he does not.
He said he had it.
Miss Rakes told me he wanted to go to like a museum or something.
Well, we'll probably get it
They
one
need
day, Roger.
to
And
put
I
that
know where the
thing
old
up.
Jefferson School sign is.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is that the one? That's the one that. Which one came from Floyd Barrett where he talked with the widow?
Oh, that was the bridge. That was 1922. The bridge on West Fork Bridge.
Yeah.
Not East Fork, your area.
No. Does Jenny understand that joke? Inside joke? Anyway, I hung out at the West Fork. His people hung out at East Fork. There's a difference.
And y'all met in the middle and rumbled.
No.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it wasn't me, that's for
Okay.
sure.
Yeah,
I was on the West
gotcha.
Fork side. If Rooster Bean's listening, you know, Rooster probably gets the joke, don't he?
Yeah,
Rooster
him
gets
and Laurie do. They know.
Anyway,
Not first saying they know the joke.
But you know, like Patsy makes a good point. So many of these folks are moving on, and Marty Luffman, you know, Marty should hopefully is a part of this. Hopefully, somebody invites him. You know, he redid that carriage over there. He literally got the help get the Smyrna Christmas Parade going. There's so many people that are alive today that maybe not be here tomorrow. You know,
The Sam Davis home has a really nice museum, and that's where that carriage is that you're talking about. And then, Roger, there's a lot of things that aren't out in the museum, and then we have loaned some things, like the Sam Davis boot and the overcoat. I think in the Tennessee State Museum.
Yes, it's the Tennessee State Museum.
It's
The
there
one that
right
the,
now.
Yes, that the mother died with the walnuts, black walnuts. It's there,
If you haven't been there, you got to go to Sam Davis home.
Okay.
There's a lot of people that lived here all their lives, and they go, you know, I've never heard somebody say that the other day. I said, well, you better get over there.
Yeah, Justin. I remember Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah, go when Roger's there. He does a great tour.
Okay.
Yeah, the history and everything. So
Well, you take somebody like Sally Walls, who touched so many major walls. Your dad, how many people your dad hired and probably fired, major walls, how many lives he touched, and Sally, and to think you had the first female police chief come out of Smyrna, Tennessee. You had a guy. I was sharing this with Senator Haggerty about. I've put in a budget request for $400,000 for a documentary. Didn't get this year. Didn't anticipate getting it this year, but hopefully I've shared it to Marcia.
You're good at something for the museum.
And I don't know about it's hard to get. Well, we got the $250,000 last year for that black school. That was a miracle. That literally was a miracle. We could try. All we can do is try.
Mike, I want to commend you for getting funding for these historical places, because it takes a lot to restore. It's not just anybody can rebuild a historical building. It takes some special
like the mayor said,
knowledge.
you've got to get. I've learned you can't be a Lone Ranger. I mean, Lone Ranger had Tonto, but I don't know how much really he got accomplished. But you take Pastor Vincent Windrow, you take the state historian Dr. What's his? He's the state historian. He's at MTSU. Is it Van? Oh, there's somebody yelling at their radio right now. Is it Van Epps? He's the state historian. He's at MTSU. But when I presented the budget for that, I use his quote. What was weird, I talk about synchronicities. That pastor with the church, with the school, he happened to be doing the invocation at the Tennessee General Assembly that day. And Rashondell Brooks, who sadly her son was killed at Waffle House shooting, she mentions me, and she mentions him and that effort. I told him, I said, hey man, come to the budget meeting. I want you to be there when I present this budget. And I quoted the state historian. I said, this ain't me saying this. This is the state historian. I said, this is a hidden gem. But what we're speaking of is that African-American school back by the battlefield is, and what they call a cemetery community. The desk are still there. Did you come out on tour with us?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
Oh, Shane Reeves was tripping, and so was Trey Hargett. The desks are still there from the mid '60s, man.
And the old potbelly stove.
They're still there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, and his name was Vincent.
Vincent Windrow.
Yeah, and he actually spoke at your chili cook-off.
No, that was NAAPC chairman.
No, at the chili cook-off. But he spoke.
David Settles.
But Vincent also
was
spoke.
Vincent there?
Yeah, he spoke right after.
Oh, okay.
After
Mary. I couldn't remember. We had a lot of folks there.
Give $250,000 to him.
And the mayor was there too, and I appreciate David Settles. If David's listening, President of NAACP came to Sam Davis' home for our chili cook-off, and that meant a lot to me, David. If you're listening, David, I think is a little mad at me right now because he don't like the redistricting out of Memphis. But I love you, David. If you're listening, brother. I love you, man. And he helped me on my school bus bill. And then the governor killed it because those two kids that got lost their lives. I mean, it's a serious issue. But that's what we talk about: legislation, knee-jerk reaction. But like the mayor said, you do have to have folks coming together to get involved. And somebody's telling me, it's up for bid.
That's for Brewster.
I'll buy it. I'll buy it. Because I was going to put it up my office.
No, we need it in the museum.
Hey, you need to read that text. I like that.
The reason the paddle meant a lot to me, here's what he did.
That's awesome.
When he paddled me, it wasn't even my fault. Both times, seriously, I'm not trying to be funny. It wasn't my fault. And I told him, I said, Mr. Rakes, the other guy started to fight. He started it, and he goes, no, you get up here, get up against that desk. And then a kid was cheating off me, Robert Bittner. I was running into him a while back, reminding him about it. And he's cheating off me. I said, Mr. Rakes, I said, that dude's cheating off me. He said, I don't care, get up there. Man, I'm going to tell you, he hit hard, brother. And he hit 3 licks and lit me up. And but about a week later, I'm walking down the hall, and he comes up, put his arm around me. He says, Mike, I've always heard you're a very polite young man. Keep up the good work.
Oh.
And that's what I remember.
Yeah. Well, that was a good compliment.
But that's why I have this theory, and I think people will back me up. I think David Settles will back me up on this, that young men want discipline. I had a guy at church, Donald Merritt, told me he had some kids he's a substitute teacher. He said to get on this kid. The kid was acting up like 7th grader. He said, come here, you're going to sit beside me all day. He said, man, that kid was the best guy. He just, I guess, rambunctious like Roger was.
Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Man.
I didn't get no penalties for not doing it.
But you know what was weird? Everybody that paddled me was my favorite teachers. Did you ever get paddled, Justin?
My shop teacher had holes in the paddle. Did yours?
Oh, for being aerodynamic?
The extra effect, you know. Like, seriously, it is. I
Connor,
still walk
you
with the
ever
lamp.
paddle, Connor? You ever heard of paddling?
Yes.
You know what it is?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's the
'cause
thing they had
Connor
back
never
in the
got in
70s and 80s.
Yeah.
He never got caught. That's the problem.
Yeah. No, but I bet you didn't get out of line with your dad, did you, Jenny?
Oh no.
But your dad was tough.
He was. He
Man,
was.
that generation, they didn't put up, like Major Walls, they didn't put up with no nonsense, man.
We're about to go here, but Mark Bailey. His dad was your shop teacher.
Oh, yeah, that's
He told
right.
me a story about how you spit in the foundry.
Man, why you got to share those right
But he
didn't do it, though. That's why he didn't get a. That's why he got a.
Breaking news right
But
here.
he's like, get him to tell you the story. I'm not going to tell you the story. He's like, get him to tell you the
Oh,
story.
man, it was fun. I know we got 30 seconds. No, I was in shop, and I like Mr. Bailey, and, you know, I was ninth grade, and there was this big old can of, I thought it was dirt, his trash can. It was clay, and I just spit in the thing. I wasn't dipping, I just spit in it. And, man, what's the probability this happens? So Mr. Bailey comes over. Come here, young cherubs, let me show you how to get this done. And he says, you take a handful of clay, and he puts his hand and grabs the spit and pulls it up, and he goes, and he sees, he goes, who done this? Man, he went off, and he was military, and I was like, oh no, and I'm standing there, and I was like, I raised my hand, I done it, and I was honest, and you could have blown, he would remind me, he used to go to church with me. I went to his funeral. I bet he's yelling from the grave. He's like, you could have blown the school up. But he made me do 500 write-offs, and I always kid him I had carpal tunnel from those write-offs, you know. But shout out Mr. Bailey, great teacher. He loved vocational schools, and he cared about us kids. Thank you, Justin.
Honky talking about, and it's going to be the grand opening June the 5th.
We'll see you guys there.
All right. Yeah, thank y'all.